Welcome to a part 2. This time we're gonna be talking about Chromium, Brave, Vivaldi, Gnome Web, UC Browser, Chrome OS, Maxthon, Opera Mini, Netscape, Yandex Browser, CMonkey, Pale Moon and Avant Browser. First let's talk about Chromium since it's relatable to Chrome, the one that I use a lot. Chromium was released on the same day Chrome released, aka September 2nd, 2008. Now let's talk about Brave. Brave had its stable version 1.0. But the real stable version initial release date was November 13th, 2019. Now let's talk about Vivaldi. Vivaldi was released almost a week after April Fool's 2016. But the real initial release date was April 6th, 2016. Now let's talk about Gnome Web. Gnome Web was released on the day before Christmas 2002. But the actual initial release date was December 24th, 2002. Now let's talk about UC Browser. I don't know the actual initial release date of this, but it was made in April 2015. Now let's talk about Chrome OS. Chrome OS was released on the same day Chrome released based on the search results. Now let's talk about Netscape. Netscape 9.0 was released in December 15, 1994, but its stable version was released in February 20, 2008. Now let's talk about Maxthon. I don't know when Maxthon really released, but was released sometimes in 2002. Now let's talk about Opera Mini. Opera Mini was released for Windows Phone 6 days later, on September 9, 2014, as a public beta. Now let's talk about Yandex Browser. Yandex Browser had its initial release on October 1, 2012. The stable release, also known as Windows, Mac OS 20.24, was released on 17 February 2020. The initial release for iOS, aka iOS 20.2.2.254, was released on February 21, 2020. And the last initial release, aka Android 20.2.2.121, was released on February 25, 2020. Now let's talk about CMonkey. I don't know when CMonkey really released, but was released sometimes in 2005. Now let's talk about Pale Moon. Pale Moon's initial release was on October 4, 2009. The stable release, also known as 28.9.0.2, was released on March 25, 2020. And last but not least, we're talking about Avant Browser. Avant Browser's initial release was on January 30, 2004. The stable release, also known as 2019 Build 2, was released on May 18, 2019. That's all the browsers I'm talking about for today. I'm going to do more tomorrow or in 2 days. Oh, and I have something to say to CherryBlossom490. Happy birthday, CherryBlossom490. I hope you have a great birthday. But anyways, that's all for now. This is me, over and out. Bye.